What's up, fool? So check it. Episode 6 was like crazy, and no lie, this is probably gonna be the only time where I'm questioning whether or not I did a good job on the script, cause it was hard to write a script with all the stuff happening, you know? Anyway, episode 6 started out with a flashback from before the fashion show, so we really get to see like what Blondie was doing before he decided to, take up the stage and stop the fashion show from starting. So I guess this fool like hella rich or something, cause he got like 4 kids, he got a maid, he got his bichis, he got the church. I don't really know what this fool's all about, but it looked like he got money. Anyway, it flashed forward to like when this fool posted inside the car, and he's got the military jefe there with him. And the military jefe is like, oh yeah, fool, you sure you wanna go through with this, dog? I mean, we kinda got a problem with the bitches, they've been acting up lately. And Blondie, he get mad. He go, mira, güey, it's the 100-year anniversary since we had this fashion show. If we don't tell these vatos how progressive we are, they might burn down the chunk and cheese. Not the chunk and cheese. After the intro, you see that the attack is like fully start. Y sabes que I like this fool right here. This fool just like, I guess I'm gonna die. But now it's the chaos. Blondie was just eating, all the background characters are running away, and Tina's right here showing everybody that she's ready to be like a full-fledged pimp. Instead of freaking out and going, oh no, the background characters, they dying, she like, ¿Dónde está Falcón? Bring that fool to me right now. And then you find out that this maid, she not really a background character. She's secretly a titan. And right as she transforming, the hobo is like, Chalice, way, I ain't gonna let you finish. And he just start decking her. She's like, Chalice, way, you're not gonna transform. And while he punching this hyena, the military jefe, he takes a shot at her with like a BB gun. And I'm like, fool, that's not gonna do nothing, He don't even feel it. It's like, why you even trying to take a shot, fool? I guess that was a signal though, because in the moment that fool shot, the maid hyena, she sticks that fool. And he's like 30 feet up in the sky with like a big old giant stick right through his gut. Then it takes us over to where Tina is, and she's still looking for Falcón. She picked up this other fool from somewhere, I don't know. I guess they went over to like the bitch outreach program or whatever. And that's when they see that it got turned into a hospital. Lente is the other background character, that fool dies there too. So I'm like, pues, Tina, good luck finding your bitch. But she ain't giving up, no. She goes running out looking for Falcón, and she ends up in like an ambush. All of the soldados out there, they all get jumped, they get blown up by the Spider-Man army. And that's when you see like her inner pimp kick in. Cause she like, Charlie's way, I'm gonna pick up this rifle and I'm gonna take these fools out. You can see it in her eye too, look at that. That's how you know that she's serious. You remember when Sleepy Lentes got stuck inside of that hole? Pues, I hope you also remember when I was like, hey, when she hugged that one fool, that's something, it didn't seem right. Pues I was right. Cause here comes that whole crew, they roll up, they're like, oh yeah, Sleepy, what you doing in the hole, fool? And she's like, shut up, fool, let me out of here. So they get him out of the hole and they're like, oh yeah, Sleepy, so we kind of under attack right now, It looks like Spider-Man might have started an army cause there's a lot of fools flying through the sky. So now the hippie's getting shot up. And it looks like their guns are actually starting to do something now because he's trying to like protect his neck, he's trying not to lose an arm. There's a lot of things happening, And right as the maid is about to like kill that fool, he whispers some stuff under his breath, and out of nowhere his pimp come through to save the day. No lie, I thought this was a guy up until I heard that voice, and I'm like, oh shit. And like a true pimp, she starts grilling this fool for fucking up the fashion show. But then they get rudely interrupted by the maid. Apparently she didn't like the fact that she was sitting like third wheel during their little conversation. So while the pimp save her beach, this fool realized that there's an extension cord coming out of this hyena's foot. So he jumped off the roof to go and unplug this massive titan. And right as he's about to munch down on the crystal that was powering the titan, Jason show up. And he's like, Charlie's way, I ain't gonna let you do that. So he goes to try and bite that fool in the neck. And it looking like the hippie peach isn't gonna make it out of this one until the homie Leva shows up. That fool, he jump out and he's like, Acha! And he cuts that fool in the throat. And Jason couldn't bite him no more. And he's like, Orale, ¿qué está pasando? I don't know what's happening. So Jason, he tried to book it. But since he's surrounded by like the whole army, they start stopping him like right then and there. They're like, nah, Charlie's way, pow, pow, pow. And they start blowing up his fingers. And they're like, you ain't going nowhere, is he? And that's when the homie Jason realized what true fear is. That these fools, they don't care that you in a giant suit. They don't care about none of that. They've been taking these vatos out forever. And right now they about to take you out too. And then you get the preview. It looks like Falcón didn't die when that thing happened with like the explosions. So maybe Tina will find him. But the Sasquatch shows up and Sleepy's still alive. And with that, the episode ends. Y también I end too. So, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment y subscribe. Y sabes que, follow me on Twitter también. Y con eso, hasta luego.